Hello everybody, my name is Chrissy Lowry. I am the presenter of the Craft to Be Kind show. At the moment we are not live in the studio, but we're going to be in a couple of weeks. I can't wait to get back there. So we are doing podcasts, and this is also live streaming live into my MIB group, which is Mums in Business in Stroud and surrounding areas. So we like to repurpose, and it will go to YouTube too. So today we have the amazing Tereza from Foxy Fitness. I'll get her to talk all about it in a second. And she is one of my members of Mums in Business. Fairly new, I believe. You haven't been around long, but you've made your impact. I know who you are. And tell us all about you and what you do, Tereza.
So hi, thank you so much for having me here. I'm so passionate about this. So I'm a personal trainer, but I am a personal trainer with a twist. So you might be imagining lifting weights in the gym, going there for an hour, getting drilled. Don't get me wrong, I love gyms and I used to really love my own personal trainer. But as a mom, I was really missing the certain things, and it was really hard for me to find the time for myself and actually go drive there for the sessions, find the right times to go there with the kids, with the household, with everything. And I wanted to give moms the solution to this problem. And sometimes it can be very intimidating to actually go to the gym and use it to its full potential, and being there around people and what you are wearing and how they are looking at you, and being very self-aware if you are starting out, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You really... Yeah, I get this even from moms who they try to lose weight by running, jogging around the area. And I can tell you that they are feeling, sometimes it's such a mental strain and stress because they feel that people are looking at them, they are judging them. Some even say really nasty comments, about them trying to take care of themselves and lose weight. But it's really, they are putting themselves out there and they feel targeted. So I wanted to really help them to release that stress, to help their mental well-being, to feel like themselves again, to lose the weight, to be healthy, but do it from home, do it very time efficient and effective with short workouts you can do with the kids around. They can be around 15 minutes long. I do workouts with my son. I was overweight. My son was 2 years old, and I was anxious and depressed, and this postnatal depression and everything, and I just didn't know what to do, and I want to get out of it. I was like, okay, I need to start moving my body because it releases endorphins. I know I will feel better, and then I can start sorting things. So I started doing yoga stretches 5 minutes every morning in my underwear because I was so bad that I could not think about, I need to get changed into my workout clothes and then normal clothes, and it was too much for me. It was too stressful. If you've ever been in this situation when you were anxious and depressed, you know how hard it actually is. So I believe in like small steps, but with big impact. So actually help with healthy habits as well, not just the exercise thing. So I really encourage moms to drink more water. I educate them on the danger of depriving diets, and how they should eat without actually depriving themselves of what they like. About sleep, because how many moms are sleep deprived and they keep pushing it. Yeah. See, like, what do you do when your child sleeps? Oh, I have to do this and this. I have time for myself. I can sort everything out. And then you're pushing it. 1:00 in the morning. You are still up buzzing in your head, from what everything needs to be done. And you don't get enough sleep. And then it affects the next day with less productive, you're less productive. And you can only live so long on the energy and stuff. I'm sorry, I can talk about this for so long.
Carry on. This is your podcast.
I'm so passionate. So I'm finding, that's why I studied personal training, because I wanted to help moms to actually do it from place where I'm educated, how I know how our body really works, because I am lazy. I am really lazy, and I want to find ways how to make something really effective with short time, so we don't have to spend so much time on it. It can be very easy for us. It can, so Foxy World is about enjoying, being fun, actually embracing it with the excitement of what can be, how you can feel, how amazing you can feel, how amazing how productive you can be, energy you can have, how good you can look, you know. I don't need to have a beach body. I don't need to be showing off in my bikini online, or, I just want to be fit. I want to feel good. I want to be active with my child and when I have grandkids, I want to be active with them. I want to grab everything what I have in my wardrobe and know that it fits me and I feel good wearing it. I don't want to be hiding from family photos, thinking how bad I look, how fat I look, and that I'm unattractive. I want, just these things. And I don't have to have a beach body to feel like that. I just want to take care of myself and be the best I can be for myself. So because then I'm happier, everybody is happier, I can spread it around, all this joy and energy. And it's much more about how we are feeling without any pains and aches, which can come with being a mom, sitting for prolonged periods at our desk, taking care of everybody else, just not us.
Yeah.
We are always
You're
heavier.
actually describing my life really there, Teresa, because I've got chronic illnesses, so I'm in pain a lot. I can't exercise a lot because I've got arthritis and all sorts of stuff. I am drinking more now, and I sit around a lot.
Yeah, it's very common. I hear you. I have very stiff muscles. That's why I started stretching out first. Because you know, when we when our body is changing, it's really hard for many women also when we become moms to accept our body, how it looks suddenly, the changes. Like my boobs became really like
Yeah,
yeah, everything.
we all know. Yeah,
You suddenly don't recognize yourself anymore. Your body doesn't work the same way. It's not so easy, even when maybe it used to be much easier to keep the weight off or lose it. Now suddenly it's completely different. Now and to accept all these changes, certain changes you can't do anything. You can train your body and you can change your bum, you can have slimmer stomach, you can have muscles, you can have nice legs. But for example, your breasts, if you've been breastfeeding, if you went through, from being really big size and then suddenly, how there's nothing you can do about it unless you have an operation, right? And so to accept ourselves as women, that I find it very magical. I don't know about you, but I feel very magical how our body can create this little small well-being, and how we can feed it. How, even whether you breastfeed or not, it doesn't matter. But how it can grow and how your body can make it grow, and our care and love, how you can bring it to. It's so amazing, and I think we should embrace everything. I had a C-section, and I could be very conscious about my scar and how, certain areas, how I look. But it took me a long time to actually accept myself and become body confident, thinking, actually, no, all these things, all my body is the stories of my life. And
oh, I love that, the stories of your life. I have,
yeah, and
I have 5 children. My youngest is 13 and my oldest is 33. So there's a big gap, and I've
yeah,
always managed to. I was okay with my stretch marks and stuff. I always was fit and healthy with all my children. But when I got sick, which is about 8 years, 7 years ago, I put on I was given a lot of medication. I still am. And that's caused me to weight gain. And I hate that. I hate not being able to be fit and healthy and how I used to be. I don't like that at all. It gets you depressed.
yeah, I get that because I had a knee injury, so I kind of know how it can feel when you are used to being fit and feeling really good, and then
I used to run,
and
do exercises. I was a very fit person, a very fit mum, always have been. And then it gets taken away from you, and then they put you medication in, and that it's just a not very place. And there's a lot, I think, of small business owners that have illnesses, or I'm a crafter, so my business is crafting. And a lot of my crafting friends have been through the same journey. They've got illnesses, so that's why they've gone into crafting. And they've been all been put on all this medication, and it's just it's heartbreaking. It really is.
Is there anything you would be able to do, like exercise wise, on
I
those
was
medications?
I was swimming, but obviously that all stopped. I don't know if swimming's come back again yet.
Yeah. In some areas it has. I've seen people posting on Facebook that they've been swimming for the first time after a long while.
I'll have to look. But that gives me no pain whatsoever at swimming, so that's quite cool. I can walk. I mean, I have sort of ups and downs through a cycle of a month, 5 weeks. When I get closer to my like medications and stuff, I can't do anything at all. And then it takes me a couple of weeks to get back to normal, and then I can be a bit more active. So I'm up and down, and it's really difficult to maintain anything.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that you have such difficulties, but I think that as we are getting older and we are going through all these things and challenges in our lives, that we, like, everybody's kind of dealing with certain things, whether you are on medication or not, whether you go through certain cycles. And I don't know, I had this knee injury. Like, we have always something to work with. Like, I can't run anymore, and I know lots of us have problems with the joints, right? So I was trying to think, okay, how can I help those people? How can I, although I don't have qualification actually to help people with medical problems, which has to be, there are people who do actually though. So if anyone actually do have some health issues, there are personal trainers who have, I believe, level 4 qualification, and they actually work on with GPs and doctors. So they make sure that they create the right workout routines for those people who, to help them to find the way to stay active, to be active, to improve their health, considering all their health issues as well.
I talked to you about it the other day briefly. I said I think stretching and yoga might be good for me.
Yeah, those are brilliant. The swimming which you mentioned, it's fantastic. I don't like water.
Oh, I love water. I love water. I'd be on the beach if I could, swimming in the sea every day. I'd love it.
But I mean, I can lie on the beach and I can walk in the water, but I just don't like swimming. I don't know. It's not for me. But I can tell you that if I did have any health issues and I could not do anything else, I am sure that I would find joy and probably get someone to teach me how to swim properly, because I think the best enjoyment is always, we forget that investing into something to learn how to best do it is the best, like, you enjoy it the most. So I can't swim. I can swim, but I can't swim very well. Like, my technique is not very good, and I would like to learn this. I don't know what it's called. Is it crawl? Is it this
front crawl? Front crawl.
Right. So I would love to learn that. So I would probably get some instructor or pay someone to actually teach me that, so I know how to do it properly and actually enjoy.
I was really sporty at school. I used to run for athletics and I used to swim for the team. So and I carried that on all the way through all my life until I got sick. So I know how to do it and I love it. And it's just, it's like, oh, I don't think I'll ever get back to how I was, but you never know.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. The water is amazing because it really lifts you up and it has so many benefits. It's really good actually exercising in the water. And I know they do some aqua aerobics and who knows what else as well. So there is lots of different things you can actually do in the water. And swimming by itself, it uses up lots of calories. It helps your joints and builds muscles and things like that. So it's amazing. And yoga is fantastic for stretching. And there is lots of, I am not yoga instructor. What I do, I love high intensity intervals, which I actually create those, I think that people imagine high intensity intervals as
Tell us what that means. Tell us what that means, because to me that's tiring. Listen to it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So depending again on the personal trainer, because everybody has different preferences. It can be very hardcore. It can be very hardcore. It can be jumping around. It can be running from spot to spot for certain amounts of time. So it's like for you, if I set an example, you set a high interval, like for example 30 seconds, and you are working out doing that one exercise, so running on a spot, for example, for 30 seconds, and then you have 30 seconds rest when you breathe it out. So you're supposed to elevate your heart rate really high, and then you need to bring it down as much as you can between the exercises. That's helping your heart health. That's doing lots of stuff like increasing your endurance. It's kicking up your metabolism, so you actually keep burning calories for hours after the 10 minutes workout. It can be just 10
That
minutes
sounds
workout.
awesome.
Yeah, it's like it's really effective. That's why I love it. It's really effective, but it can be done in a really hardcore way, which can put people off and they don't enjoy it. But you can also do it in a really fun way where you can do it with the kids too. So depending on your fitness levels, you can jump like a frog with your child. You can, it's like, there's lots of ways how you can. We love doing skaters with my son. So it's like pretending like you are skating, you know, and there's lots of different levels. So when I'm actually doing those exercises, I'm always telling the ladies that, what wherever you are and what you, it's always about enjoyment, and you are in charge of your own pace. But I'm saying challenge yourself a little bit more so you can feel that heart rate going up. But you are in charge, so don't overdo it. Okay, enjoy it and have fun with it. And then I always giving them an examples of how to do, if they want to increase the level of the intensity, or if they want to, you know, bring it down a little bit. So always giving them the options, because what I want to do, I want to bring an enjoyment and fun into it. So when you go through it, you feel like, oh my gosh, that went really quick, and oh, I had so much fun, and I can't wait to do it again, you know. This kind of thing, and it kicks up lots of energy. One of my clients, she signed up with me, and she said that she didn't like exercises at all throughout her whole life. Being at school, doing some exercise, she hated it. She never liked exercising. So she was quite nervous coming to our session, but she trusted me because she knew me from before, and you know, and she was like, okay, I want to try with you. And after one session, she was so pumped up. She loved it that for the next one, she couldn't wait. She couldn't wait for it to start again. So that was the biggest compliment for me, that I could bring that into someone's, to show them actually how exercise can be like. And get this lady now, she doesn't work with me at the moment, but I believe she will be back. But she still carries on working out, finding on YouTube videos now, this similar type what we were doing, because she knows now, you know, how to, and what it's time efficient, and how to do it. And she still keeps motivated, carrying on.
That's awesome.
So this is like by herself, you know.
That's
So this
awesome.
is
So you've
awesome.
taught her what to do, and she's run with it, and put it into her life. So how do you do that with people then, Teresa? Do you offer to do it through Zoom, or do they do it through your website? How do people find you, and how do they join in with your fitness?
Okay, so what I do is I have a few offers. I have a workout group, which is like a membership. It's a workout membership. I'm just creating, you've seen that, I'm just creating in members world, like a membership site where is a video library of short effective workouts. So I'm working on core strengthening program, bum firming program, and those short high intensity interval workouts, which you can combine it, which I help you to create the best exercise routine. So you can go there and you can pick and choose. It should be live next week, and I will keep adding workouts to it. But at the moment, I have a lot of workouts in my guides in the workout group, Facebook group, which ladies can jump onto. So they have already lots of stuff to work with, and we have calls every 2 weeks, and we also focus on a certain habit, healthy habit, to help them with the other side of things, not just workouts. So that's the membership side which I offer. That's for $199 for 1 week of trial. So if you if you feel that this is not for you, it's very easy to unsubscribe and just say, oh, thank you, Tereza, for this, but this is not for me. And if it is for you, it's £37 a month. So it's like the whole package. And we're also doing some competitions for prizes. So I'm really excited about this because the prizes will be, I have so many ideas on that. So like to motivate people, because some people get motivated by getting some incentive at the end. So, so I'm trying to bring something into it, what to motivate people. So that's that one. And then I offer one-to-one training sessions, as you mentioned, through Zoom, because face-to-face at the moment is a little bit tricky still.
Yeah.
And I feel it's not safe. But also for moms, it's the time they waste on traveling somewhere, they can save by putting on the Zoom for a certain amount of time. I do only 30-minute sessions, so they can slot it easily. The 20 minutes will be workouts and 10 minutes will be like just quick chats about things, how they are getting on. So there's 30-minute sessions where we jump on it, we enjoy the workout, and then they can go again and carry on with their day. So it's really time efficient. And we get one call a week when we just sit down and have a chat. It can just take half an hour or 15 minutes, depending where they are, and have a chat about any struggles, any healthy habits, anything, any tweaks they need to do. Because, I find that lots of women, and not just women, but men, fail. For me, it's never failure. It's just learning how to work it out. But they feel that they fail because they try to do it all in one go, make too many changes in one go. And our life is so busy, we can't keep up with it. So what I teach my ladies and my clients is to do one step at a time. It's improving and learning, and the habits, it takes one habit at a time. It still makes a massive impact, but it makes it more doable, and you feel like you can do it and you are more in control of it. And the small tweaks you are making, you will be reaping the benefits of it for the rest of your life. It's not just boot camp and get ready for the holiday, for the summer or something. It's the whole lifestyle which will bring you better health, better energy levels, feeling better about yourself, looking better. It's all for the rest of your life without having to go, oh, I need to lose weight now, oh, I put weight back on, oh, I need to, this is yo-yoing.
Yeah. And do you advise on what to eat as well?
Yeah, I advise on what to eat, how to eat for your goals. Every person is different. So if you are trying to follow what someone else is eating, it might not work for you, and then you feel like you are failing. We also like different things. Like some people love cakes and chocolate, and some people live on but some people prefer savory things, so you can't just say cut the sugar out. Well, that wouldn't work for the other person, right? Or on cheese, some people love cheese, so like different type of cheeses and things. So again, like you need to make tweaks and work with those people without telling them you have to cut it out, you can't eat this, and because then it comes like celebrations like Christmas, New Year, I don't know what else, and then people overindulge and they just feel so sick after that it knocks them off for a month. And it's hard for them to get back into it. So I actually teach people also, I call it controlled damage. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, control damage. So basically, when all these holidays and all these weddings and Christmas and birthdays and holidays and things like that come, I should tell them or teach them or give them advice how to enjoy it without getting the setbacks or making it hard on themselves to get back into it. So basically creating a good lifestyle so they make good choice and they feel good about it. So if they enjoy themselves eating, drinking, whatever it is, that they don't feel bad about it. Because sometimes we feel like, oh, we reward ourselves now, and then we feel so bad afterwards, right?
That's mindset, isn't it? So
Yeah.
a lot of would you say a lot of health and fitness, or some of it, has got to do with how you think about food and how you think about exercise? And
Definitely is. This morning, I actually had a really passionate debate with my friend, and I had to write a post about it. Such a little thing, you wouldn't even think about it. Such a little thing that people don't. people are afraid to drink water throughout the day because they are afraid that they would go to the toilet often, right? So if you are sitting at the desk, or if you are at work, the worst is it starts at work. I don't know if it starts even at schools, because people are scared to children lift their hand that they want to go to the toilet.
It does start at schools.
Right? So we carry this on throughout our whole lifestyle. So people are holding V for 4 hours. I used to work in a hotel. I used to hold it for half a day, then went to the lunchtime, then again half a day. What happens is that when you don't, and you are holding it for so long, actually you start absorbing that back into your body.
Dear.
Right? Yeah, all the toxins.
Oh, Teresa, I used to be a nurse, so we didn't drink at all because we didn't have time to use the bathroom. We were running around. So, obviously, I'm different now and I drink more now. But as a nurse, it was no.
Awful. The environment we work in, we actually should be encouraged to drink more water because it detoxifies the body. There's so many, you gain a clear mind. There's so many benefits.
It absorbs back into your body if you're holding it.
If you are holding a wee, it starts absorbing the toxins back into, because your where do you hold the urine? That's that
Bladder.
It's not like it has its walls are not made of it can still
The bladder, you mean, don't you?
Yeah, and it's not that you need to be doing it for a long periods of like for a long while to actually start affecting your health really. But I know that people get infections through that actually once they end up at doctors, they tell them, oh, you're holding a V, aren't you? And that's causing lots of problems, and they start having this pain in their bladder, and they start having infections through that, and all this, like, people don't realize, because you actually, as I said, you need to drink lots of water because it's flushing all the toxins out. It actually helps keep the infections on low and stuff like that. So people are holding it, and the worst part is they are scared to drink water, so they wouldn't be going to lose. So we are already teaching our body to want less, and then our body actually is starving for the water, so it starts trying to get it from somewhere. So it sends you
to eat.
Hunger signals to get it from food, right?
I think I might do that, or have done.
Yeah, so you can get it from food. So it's like, okay, she's giving me food. I can get some kind of moisture from that. I will need to keep sending her that more often. So people start actually eating more instead of drinking. And what I found really interesting is when I actually started, because I wasn't always like this. I had to learn this when I was 35. I was really neglecting myself. So when I started drinking more water, I was like, why am I getting more thirsty when I drink more? Because my body started learning that actually it needs to send me the right signals, the thirst signal instead of hunger. So now I was teaching it again to connect with and sending me the right message. This is also really interesting.
That's fascinating stuff. I used to be a nurse, although it was mental health nurse. I don't know this.
Yeah, I mean, some of it I'm explaining to myself like that. Some of it I take from some certain researches when I hear about stuff, and then I like explaining things. It needs to have some valid point behind it, like make sense. Otherwise, I'm like, oh well, why do I need to drink more water? Like what? So I dig into it so much, and then when you understand it, you actually start understanding yourself and listen to your body more. And maybe you will be thinking, okay, actually, wait a second, I'm hungry, but I've just eaten. Don't I need to drink more water? And maybe, wait, why don't I refuse to drink this water? Because I'm scared to go to the toilet? No, I am gonna drink more water. I'm gonna embrace the toilet break because I need to get up and have a break anyway, right? Stretch my legs, get a break from the screen, all that. So just those small tweaks, when I help people to realize it, already just that small tweak you would not think about, but it already improves their health so much, and they start losing weight because they drink more water, so they flushing it stuff out more often. They eat less because naturally they don't have so much space for food and they are drinking more water. So there's loads of benefits behind it, and naturally you start adjusting your eating habits to it as well, getting having better choices and things like that. So that's why small tweaks matter. They matter. And even in business we know that
Yeah.
that small steps matter.
Absolutely. The more small bite-sized chunks that you do, the quicker you grow. You can't all do it in one go. I suppose that's the same for fitness, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for everything actually. Just don't
It's
think
for
about it.
everything, yeah. And I should
Yeah,
imagine there's a lot of business mums within this group that are so busy with their businesses they neglect their bodies. I do it. I bet we all do it. So I bet if we did a poll, you could do that. If you put a poll in this group, what's more important, your business or your health? I bet they put business.
yeah. And do you know what's also scary? I've seen a lot of people, especially moms and women in business, who after a couple of years, and it can be just 2 years, but it can be more, it can be 5, they suddenly end up in hospitals, breakdowns, burnt outs, health issues because they kept pushing, keep thinking, I need to reach this. Then I start taking care of myself. I will get there first. Then I start taking care of myself.
Yeah.
And it's a wake up call for them when they actually end up in that hospital in a really bad state. When they say, okay, I really need to start taking care of myself. And they keep talking. And I see it on Facebook a lot because I'm in certain groups of people when they keep talking about it. Yeah, I reached that 6th figure, but it cost me all my health. It cost me all that. And now I want to help others. And that's what kind of kickstarted. Now I want to help others to promote the
So
health, to take
true.
care of themselves. I must say that I'm guilty of it sometimes too. That I say, okay, no, I do want this one more thing, and then I go do my work. No, I do this, but sometimes it is hard to find the time to get up and do the workout.
Yeah.
But if you at least think about those healthy habits, like drinking more water, really taking care of your sleep and things like that, get up, stretch out a little bit, move around, or go for a walk, you don't actually, you are already taking care of yourself in certain way. So even though sometimes clients come to me and they are not ready to jump on an exercise routine, I don't know, 3 times a week, 5 times a week, they just need to kickstart and motivate themselves first with those healthy habits, first with, learning to think about themselves in a certain way, to start putting themselves first, and then they
Self-care,
start.
isn't it? It's
Yeah,
self-care. Exercise and healthy is all part of self-care. And I know a lot of us business owners say, yeah, I'm looking after my self-care, but we don't. We don't.
no, yeah, when you think about it, we don't, because we eat, we sleep, we drink every single day, right? But how? There's the thing, how? You mean, just think, if you think about it, it shouldn't take much to make the right tweaks and changes, but it does, because we need to first be aware and we need to think about it every day to create a habit. So with the kids, we had to teach them how to brush teeth every morning until it becomes a habit, and you don't think about it, you just do it now without even thinking about it, right? But it takes an effort first. And if you have someone there as your cheerleader, like we had our parents telling us, come on, let's brush teeth so they don't fall out, let's brush teeth because it's so important, and you have a bad breath, and da-da-da-da-da. So if we had a cheerleader who kickstarts our healthy habits, like personal trainers, like wellness coaches, like anybody, if there is someone near you, if there is someone, a friend who is doing this, then why not reach out to them and ask them for help, like support each other. You can even check out on each other. Like, it's so powerful when you say, oh, let's do this, let's
It
increase
is.
our water intake, let's go out every day for a walk, let's jump and do these exercise classes and check out on each other, or let's do it together. It's like, it's really important to kickstart our motivation, that there is someone there reminding us, and someone there saying, take care of yourself. I am here to support you. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to remind you. And that's how you start.
Yeah.
And then you can do it yourself, because it becomes a habit. It becomes part of your lifestyle. So the kickstart, that starting, is always the most difficult, isn't it?
I can't remember. There's some saying, isn't there, that you have to do something so many times to turn it into a habit. But I can't remember how
Yes.
many it is. Quite a lot, isn't it? You have to do it a lot of times to turn it into a habit.
Yeah, I think it's like 66 days it takes until your brain creates a new pathway to create a new habit.
Yeah.
And you get actually like around day 60 or something, you get like a resistance because before it connects, it kind of you get like a resistance. You start making excuses why I shouldn't be doing this.
Sabotage.
Yeah, all these things. And it's all, if we think about, I'm not failing, this is just our brain protecting us because it doesn't know any different. It's just, you actually stop feeling guilty about yourself, because we can put so much guilt on and that we are failing and that we don't have willpower, and it's just how our body works, and accept it and work with it. Be compassionate with yourself, not so hard on yourself all the time. You've done so much, you are doing so much, just small step at a time. And if you fell off the wagon, there is no such thing. Just the next day is a new day, start again.
I'm no good at that. If I fall off the wagon, that's it for a week or so, because I'm like, yeah, no, I've done it now. What I'm going to do now, Teresa, because we've come up to about 35 minutes, is I'm going to say goodbye on the podcast side, because they can't see your website. In a minute, we're going to go onto your website after. But for now, this has been Chrissy Lowry with the fabulous Teresa from Foxy Fitness Care. That's right.
Foxy Fit Care.
Foxy Fit Care, which you can find on Facebook and website. Are you anywhere else? Are you on Instagram?
I'm on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Find you on there. And I will be back. I think I've got a couple of crafters coming on soon, and that will be put over in my group on Craft to Be Kind. So thank you very much, Teresa. Hold on though, because we are going back.
Thank you.
Okay, that just gives me a little place where I can slice the video for when I turn it into a podcast. So let's have a look. Now we can have a look at your new website. Is it new or is it tweaked? Is it a work in progress?
It's always work in progress, isn't it? I need a professional to help me with it. I created it all by myself. Like,
Did you?
when you're starting a business.
So if you can see, you probably can't see that because we use Skype through this, but this is telling me what your mission is. Oh, you was talking about habits, so one habit at a time. You've got the trial there.
Yeah, you could find my story. There is my story somewhere. It is about me, about how I started, why I got into this, why I want to help moms. I actually want to help. I want to get involved more in my community. This is like an exciting and scary step for me.
Mm-hmm.
But because this mission is more than me. This is really, I want to help moms. So whether they sign up to work with me or not, I want to make sure that I'm always in front of them and I'm helping them to encourage them to take care of themselves. So, even if they are having a baby, whenever they are having especially with small children.
So I can see you've got. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down. You can't see it. You can't see what we're doing. But I'm scrolling down here, and you've got recipe packs on here. You've got online personal training. You've got a lot of information how you can help. There's you balancing on your head. Wow. What else? Get in touch. And there's your private Facebook group as well. So can anyone join your Facebook group? Obviously women.
Yes, free Facebook group is for any lady who would like to get Foxy from home. I post tips there, and tips, information, motivation, and some questions which make you think about your lifestyle and what you really want from fitness, and what is stopping you, and how you can progress, and what steps you can start making, and things like that. So anybody who wants to get Foxy can join in that free Facebook group, Foxy Ladies.
I'm just scrolling down so people can see. Oh, I can see you. Wow, that's a difference. So there's your before and after photo. And this,
I don't really have many. Yeah.
I'm on your story now. So you're personal trainer from Gloucester, and you were 10k heavy and suffering with anxiety. I won't read it all out, but people can go and have a look at this. You can't see it unless you're looking on your phone. But I'm just scrolling through your website. You've done a really good job of your website.
Thank you.
And then you've got a blog as well.
Yes. The latest is about hydration, actually, and water.
It's awesome. You've done really well. Let's get back to us. If I can get back. If I could get back to us, we should be able to. I haven't got you now. There we are.
There is my price.
There we are. We're back now.
As well.
Sorry, I missed that bit. What did you say?
That's okay. I just said that there are also prices for my personal training packages on there, which are online based. But as I said, I can do face to face. Just at the moment, it's we can always have a chat about how to do it safely and what would work the best. But there are my online training packages on there.
So will you do ever in the future a group of ladies, say, I don't know, on the Common in Stroud and train them? What do you want to do in the future?
To be fair, I am not sure, because you never know, where life takes you. But at the moment, I'm getting in touch in my area, in my local area, with children's centers and my libraries and places where I would like to make speeches once a month for moms.
Oh, that's good.
About the self-care, about the danger of depriving diet, so they don't fall into that loop. There is so much about the healthy habits, and explaining and encouraging them to put themselves on the list first. Because I wished that there was some support like that when I was a mom, when I was a bit lost, when I fell into that anxiety and depression. I believe there was somebody in front of me like that, encouraging me, supporting me, that and telling me, mom to mom, that it's okay to have time for yourself. It's okay to take care of yourself, and that you don't need that extra time just by yourself to take care of yourself, and giving me tips on how to do it. Then I wouldn't probably be depressed and anxious like I was, So I want to really, I really want to encourage and support my community. So I started contacting my local places and see if I can do free speeches. So that's not paid, it's absolutely for free. I am going to be, of course, taking my leaflets there. If any mom would like my help and support and kickstart that self-care and journey and exercise and stuff, then I will be available to work with them. So this is at the moment, I would do speeches. I wouldn't be doing group workouts just yet. It might be on cards, but because I understand how that women or moms, busy moms especially, don't have much time. I want to give them the solution of jump on the camera, either pre-recorded workouts or with me,
That's a good idea.
and just
do that
just 20
time.
minutes. Yeah, or while they can be in the kitchen, put it on, because I don't know if you've seen some of my videos, but sometimes I have to do them more. I put stuff in the oven to bake for 20 minutes, and I do my workout in the kitchen, So that's what I want to do. That's why the whole idea is based on really effective workouts you can jump on doing without having to travel anywhere, without having to get ready for it, without having to, so you save all that time. Just putting that on, do it before the dinner is ready, and you are done.
Yeah.
You see? So that's that's the idea behind it. So
brilliant.
So I might do a taster sessions. I'm not sure yet. I might do some taster session within this speeches and things. I'm not as I said, I don't know. And also the other thing is that although I love my workouts, how I create them, and there is a science and there is reasons behind it, because it's the most effective for fat burning, for helping your metabolism to work faster, younger, become more younger than your body, and to build in certain areas which you want to work on, like legs, bum, and core, and strengthening it. So that's why I focus on this. But not everybody likes this style. Some people might like going for runs. Some people might like doing yoga. Some people might like doing kickboxing, whatever it is. So they might not want my actual workouts. They just want more my guidance on helping them what type of workouts, how to create their routines, why, how it works, if they want to create a good figure, if they want to strengthen their body, if they want, so they would want to know what and how to find something what works for them, or swimming, as you said, and what else to add to it to create the, so we personal trainers have a knowledge of what exercises do what to your body, so we can help you. You don't have to follow mine routines, but I can help you to figure out what you enjoy, how much time you want to spend on it, and how to create your exercise routines for the goals you want to make. If you want to lose weight, if you want to, whatever it is, if you want to put weight on, because some women lost their bum and they are very slim and they don't know how to get it back. So I can help with that too. Like, there is so many people, we don't realize that they actually struggle with putting weight on.
I know, I do. I have a couple of friends that do, actually. So yeah, I do. Not me, unfortunately. Not me.
There is always something, so we always want something what the other one has. But most of people don't know that personal trainers help with weight gain too. With weight can create the muscles and create the the bigger bum and more mass on you. So
okay, so we're going to finish now. Can you put in the, actually, why don't you put a post? I will approve it. If you put a post in the group just saying where people can find you and stuff, and I'll approve it for you. Is that all right?
Okay. Yes, thank you so much, Tereza. It was so lovely to talk to you.
No, you're welcome. When it's a podcast, I will send it to you. I'll send you the link and you can share it everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Lovely for having you, and we'll see you soon. Are you going to come to our in person? Because you was on about coming to in persons.
Yes. I was just talking to my husband about this morning, because our son, he is going to nursery Monday afternoons. So time-wise, it was a little bit so. But my husband is usually off on Mondays, so I should be able to attend. So I was looking at
always a Monday. It's always a Monday, and you have to come and be one of our guest speakers as well. That'd be really cool.
Oh my gosh, so
That'd
exciting.
be cool.
Oh my gosh, spreading it.
This month we're doing branding. I'm going to do it and give everyone some branded thing. You make it yourself. So if anyone's watching this, it's in the event. If you watch it on replay, if you go in the event, you can book a ticket and then tell me what you want to do. So say it was you, for example, you just share with me your logo, and then you could do yourself a t-shirt or whatever. And we're going to talk and learn about branding. But for June, that'd be really good. Perhaps you could come be our guest speaker.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, do it. We'll talk about it. Okay. Have a really good rest of your Friday. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.